Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Davey Dangerously coming at you once again, as always, with my brothers Dan the Beast Salazar and Rated R Salazar, flexing
the double buys.
The double buys, almost knocked me out with the elbow. The Brothers of Destruction.
Fucking miss you, man.
I know, it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
I've been to Mexico.
Right?
I got my Dr. Wagner
shit.
Bien. Every time I go to Mexico, I get a mask.
The tradition continues.
The tradition continues, man.
Nice. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I had a birthday.
Got a birthday? Happy birthday.
I got a shirt. You got a new shirt for my birthday?
What was that?
So tradition continues.
I got a
I always get a wrestling shirt for my birthday from somebody. This year it was this guy. So
What'd you
thank
get?
you for that. Got me some Bret Hart socks.
Oh, I saw that. I was there.
Yeah.
Spent too much time in Mexico.
It's been a long time. This guy spent too much time in Mexico.
I think he had the worm.
Oh. I had the worm, I had the cucaracha. You don't eat those and survive. No, I did.
It's been a busy time for us though, but
man,
last time we did a show was with Broseph Joe Brody.
Yeah, it's been a month already.
It's been a month. The 2016 Rock the Promo champion.
Yeah, that was awesome. This guy wasn't able to be there, but we had a great time with Broseph Joe Brody. So
I got this shirt.
Kirsch.
I got this shirt. The 20% Rock the Promo Pro Wrestling Tees. My wife got it for me, so thank you.
Nice.
So yeah, she saved 20%.
Nice.
Wow.
Hopefully you
did
get
get shirts.
I did not get a shirt.
Let's see what happens.
But if you go to the Pro Wrestling Tee store right now or contact Broseph, you can get free shipping or a free Broseph Joe Brody shot glass.
There you go.
So the savings continue even though the Rock the Promo deal is over.
Yeah.
But we have been busy. Best of the West, the company that is
you work for?
Is near and dear. I didn't want to say that. That we
just say it. Just say it.
You know, it's near and dear to our heart. Signed a TV deal.
Yes.
Best of the West is on
very
TV.
Big news. Yeah. If you haven't already watched it, Best of the West is on our local TV station. So
My KAIL.
Yeah. If you're here in the Fresno area, Central Valley area. It's Central, what is it called?
My Central Valley
My Central Valley TV.
That's what it's called.
But for people that are not in our Central Valley, coming up soon, it's going to be on the Fight TV app. So stay tuned for that. We'll blast it everywhere.
Fight TV app? That's worldwide, baby.
That is worldwide.
You're going to be a worldwide wrestling ring announcer.
You're like fucking Howard Finkel. You're Dave Finkel.
I'm bald and fat, just like him. So it all works out.
Yeah, no, that's really cool though. Yeah. Like I said, if you haven't seen it already, Best of the West, it's on here locally in the Fresno area, Central Valley. Yeah, channel 53 on
13.
Channel 53, 13, 7.1. You'll find it. Just look.
You know what's special to me is it's on channel 53, which is like over the air TV. And that is the channel that had the WWF Wrestling Challenge and Superstars, and it had WCW Worldwide.
That was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby
and we grew up watching that, and now we're on that same station.
We're on that same station.
The reason they say we're on that same station is because Best of the West gave us a commercial.
Yes.
They gave us 3 commercials. Thank you guys very much. Sparks, man, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is
we have a commercial on TV.
You know, I'm going to tell you guys, the day that the show premiered, we were like fucking kids, like just texting each other and calling each other all giddy, because it was exciting to see that. Like it was so cool. Like I mean, I marked out for us. I know what I did.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. And the day that the show premiered, the 2 hours before, there was a student showcase. So we went from the student showcase and went straight home and watched the show.
Yeah. We were still on that high from that student showcase, which was an awesome showcase.
The student showcase was awesome.
Yeah, it was on par with any other Best of the
West. The weather was gray and cold, and Sparks pulled a Vince McMahon and says, "It's not going to rain," and it did not rain. It did not rain.
Way to go, Sparks.
Way to go, brother. Way to go.
It was a cool little show. It featured the students from the Best of the West Training Center. Toxic Trent made his wrestling debut.
Our buddy Toxic Trent. What's up, man?
He made his debut against Marcus Erics.
Marcus Erics.
Yeah, he came up a little short, but I think everybody does on their debut.
Yeah. Right now, Marcus Erics is the man.
Dude, Marcus Erics is looking...
He's looking fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Kind of tweaked his shoulder.
I was gonna get a little sling on, but yeah, it's
he man, the match that he had with Johnny Butabi at Fighting Spirit Pro.
Yeah, that moved him up to the next level.
Man, I've always been a fan of Marcus Erics, but man, that.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Yeah,
he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Yeah. So man, that was a very good show. Stay tuned.
You spent some time in Mexico, like you said. If you didn't see on our Instagram page, this guy was rocking the Ring Crüe shirt up in Mexico.
Ring Crüe went international, baby.
International. He got his mask.
Ring Crüe.
You gotta roll the R's.
Roll that R.
Yeah, man. So that was fun for you.
Yeah, my wife's like, "What shirt are you wearing in Mexico?" I'm all black and mustard.
You had to wear it
every day.
Oh yeah.
I took all 4 shirts. So,
yeah.
So.
And all the Mexican guys looking at you like, "¿Qué es ese pinche Ring Crüe?"
Well, dude, last time I went to Mexico, I wore my purple Macho Man shirt. Those dudes would not leave me alone.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna wear something low key, but it means something to me. But that was cool. I took a picture on the streets of Mexico behind a big Mexican flag to prove I was there.
Yes, that was cool.
So
and moving forward, while this man was in Mexico, the California tour of NXT began right here in Fresno, California.
Man.
Me and this guy, our good buddy Ruben, shout out to Ruben.
Hey, Rube.
And Ryan at his first wrestling show.
Ryan at his first wrestling show.
Yeah, we got to go experience.
We got to kick it with Charles Porter.
We got to go experience NXT live. What a show, man.
I lost my voice.
I don't know what to say. It was awesome, yeah.
Everything about it was just, and you know, they held it in an arena. Living here in Fresno, we grew up going to a place called the Selland Arena, and now they hold everything at Save Mart Center, the newer arena.
Big arena.
But NXT, when they came to town, they held it at the Selland Arena, and it made me feel nostalgic. I felt like a kid again. It's like walking in and you smell that smell, and you see those concession stands, and you're like, damn it, I'm home. It takes you back.
That's the building where I first went to my very first wrestling show in 1988. Yeah.
We saw Hulkster there. We saw Sergeant Slaughter, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant. I got flipped off by the Iron Sheik.
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair was there. We saw Ric
Dusty
Flair.
Rhodes danced at Mean Gene.
Man. Those were some memories.
Just that alone was very cool to be in that arena. And it was kind of like full circle for us to see a new guys and a new class of guys coming up in that arena.
You know what I thought was cool? And not to still NXT shine or anything, but a couple of kids came up and asked if we could take a picture with us.
Oh yeah, we're the Ring Crüe.
We're the Ring Crüe.
Worldwide, international, baby.
Inside I was doing flips. I was
No, yeah, that was
getting our name out there.
that was cool.
Shinsuke Nakamura. That's where the picture going all around the world is Austin Aries.
Yeah.
He's out. He's out. 2017.
Yeah.
And that happened
in Fresno.
Yeah, if you didn't see it in Fresno.
The main event for the night was Austin Aries and Samoa Joe in a tag match against No Way Jose and Shinsuke Nakamura.
No Way Jose.
He's so rubbery.
Everybody, it's infectious. There was, I
didn't like the guy, and I was all shitty.
Every age, every gender, age, race, no matter who, what was there, everybody was dancing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No way, Jose. No way, Jose. Yeah. Anyway, we couldn't stop either. But main event of the evening was a tag team match, and yes, the match did have to get stopped because of an injury. So if you didn't see that. I'm sure look on social media, it's all over.
If you're watching this, you've seen his face.
Our good buddies Carlos and Christian were there. They were front row, and Christian got an awesome video
of it. Shot ever.
Yeah, very clear. So his video is actually probably already going viral too.
We reposted it on our Instagram, so go check that out.
Yeah, that's
man. It didn't look like
much. It didn't look like much.
Nakamura, there was action going on, and all of a sudden he just threw his leg straight up in the air and got Austin Aries.
I think Austin kind of made a little noise or something.
Hit him in the face.
And I think the guy in front of me, the guy in the audience that was sitting right there, he started going batshit crazy. You broke his orbital bone! You broke his orbital bone! And I'm like, looking at him like,
what are you, a doctor?
Yeah, I was
Apparently he was.
I was like, he just barely touched him. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, so his eye was pretty jacked up. I'm sure you've seen the pictures. It was nasty.
But that happened here.
That happened here in Fresno.
Here. right here in Fresno, California.
But yeah, I mean, so many great matches. It was so cool to see Asuka live.
Oh man, I marked out.
Yeah,
I totally marked
Paul
out.
Ellering.
Paul effing Ellering walks out with his Authors of Pain.
Yeah.
That's fucking Paul Ellering. That's Legion of Doom.
Right there.
That's Talking Animal. That man is walking history right there.
Yeah.
That's Chains and 8 Ball's manager. Man.
That's Rocco's holder.
Yeah, that was very cool.
Paul Ellering, man. I marked out on that one. I wasn't expecting to see him. And you know, it was cool is William Regal. The announcer comes out and he says, yeah, being that's an NXT live event, you know, anything's bound to happen, anybody's bound to come out. And then Regal's music hit, and he walks out, and I'm in awe, and everyone's there, and I'm against the fence because I ran from my seat to the fence like a kid. I ran, and I don't run for anything.
Push kids, ladies out of there.
Pie-faced an old lady. I didn't care. I go up to him. He talks. He thanks everybody, and he comes back out. He's walking down the ramp there, and he's shaking people's hands. He comes up and he sees me, and I pull my hand out, and I says, "Mr. Regal," and he says, thank you, Mr. Regal. And he goes, no. He goes, thank you, son. Oh, man. Man.
He came back to his seat and he had like a perma smile. And I think he cried a little.
I cried a little. I shed it. William Regal called me son and said, thank you.
That's your new dad?
Yeah, he's my new dad.
Rated R Regal here.
Rated R Regal.
It's my new
Dan Levy Salazar.
And Rated R Regal.
That's it.
That's your new name.
That's the man's man right there.
Yeah,
that's
the real man's man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, what else happened? So much
stuff is going on. So much is happening.
It was so great that whole night. But I was just gonna say, yeah, we had a fantastic night. I came home and got sick and threw up my brains for a couple days. What nuts. And then, luckily, I was ready and better by Saturday.
By happenstance, yeah.
Because this guy was home from Mexico, and he had 2 tickets to NXT Bakersfield. So I got to see NXT all over again.
Yes. And what was cool about that is we ran into Sledge, who is a Best of the West staple, as well as RJ Cruz.
Yep.
One half of the Souls on Patrol, Cruise Control. Those guys were awesome, but we also...
Who will have on the show soon.
Oh yeah, RJ Cruz, he's coming on over. We also ran into David Hangover, aka Strider Snake.
Yeah, Strider Snake, our buddy from LA.
And, which was awesome. Yeah. I mean, we drove 2 hours, and then he drove 2.5 hours, and I wasn't planning on seeing anybody from LA, but we were in line getting some merch, and he just came out of nowhere, and was like, it was awesome.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It brings people together.
It does.
It was a very cool night. I feel like I was just like over the moon excited to see NXT again with twice within 1 week. Like I never thought I'd see Shinsuke Nakamura live, and I've seen him twice in 1 week. I mean, come on.
The main event for our show was Nakamura versus the glorious one.
Glorious! We did a glorious bomb.
We did a glorious bomb. We did a glorious bomb. You guys gotta check it out on Instagram. I thought it came out great.
That was awesome.
I think I even tweeted it. Might be on Twitter too. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it came out great.
But yeah, that was very cool. I love how they switched up all the cards for each individual California show. They did Fresno, Sacramento, San Jose, Bakersfield, and Los Angeles. Had 5 shows in a week, and no card was the same. I was lucky enough, sorry.
I was at work.
No, I was just going to say I was lucky enough to see Roderick Strong in Bakersfield because Roddy didn't make it to Fresno for some reason.
Random.
Whatever, it's Fresno, I guess.
Roderick Strong's, I'm not coming to Fresno. I'm going to Bakersfield, though.
But yeah, Roderick Strong is now on the NXT Live Tours, which was really cool. We got to see him. We got to see...
Who did he wrestle?
He wrestled in a triple threat with Oney Lorcan and Patrick Clark.
Patrick Clark live, I hate to say it, but man,
he's good. He's good. He impressed me.
He's good.
I'm not a fan of the gimmick. It's very Prince Iakea, artist formerly known as Prince Iakea.
Kind of Orlando.
That's what we said. Orlando Jordan.
Orlando Jordan-ish.
But man, he can go.
He can go. And he put on a hell of a show.
He's alright.
Oney Lorcan was awesome.
Yeah, Biff Busick.
Let me tell you guys,
he's scary.
I was, like I said, lucky enough.
Destroyer.
I was lucky enough to see both shows, And there was so many great matches, so many awesome guys on the card: Nakamura, Joe, Aries, Roderick Strong. I mean, everybody. But I have to say, I'm very surprised that one of the matches that I saw is one that I actually can't, like, every time I think back about it, I think that might have been like the match.
And I know what you're talking about.
It might have been the match for me.
I know what you're talking about.
Out of those two shows. And I didn't expect it to be, because I've never been a big fan of these two guys. I mean, nothing against them. Nothing, you know, they don't do anything for me. But man, Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy stole the show. Those dudes are, I've never seen them wrestle like that. They don't get enough time on TV. They don't get enough.
I think once they do get that shine, oh man.
Yeah, they don't get enough ring time. I think Buddy Murphy is just a step ahead for me than Wesley Blake. I know that they still need work character-wise, both of them. But man, in the ring, Buddy Murphy did things that I had never seen him do before. I mean, he was like athletic, agile. He did strong stuff. Like
WWE has a way that they want the wrestlers to perform. And that night he wrestled like he was in the Indies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
you know
to be honest, I'm a big fan of the Indies, as you can see. And he wrestled an indie-style match, not a WWE style.
And that was impressive.
He did high spots. I mean, they did a little bit of comedy stuff, which was cool. I thought that was pretty funny, and they were blowing the kisses and catching.
It didn't pander to the crowd. It didn't dumb it down. And I thought it was great. I thought it was funny.
It was almost like a PWG style match for me, where it had the comedy spots, but like you said, it didn't slow the match down. It added to it, and then when it came time to hit big moves, they hit big moves.
They hit the big moves.
They had a big finish. I mean, it was.
Who had the entrance with?
Yeah, Wesley Blake. There was his own streamers.
Those his own streamers. It was awesome. I got a picture of that, by the way. I have to show you. I don't know if I showed you or not.
I have to check that out.
I forget the blonde, beautiful Blake, or the beautiful something is his
beautiful
gimmick.
body.
Beautiful body Blake.
Beautiful body Blake.
Yeah, it's his gimmick now. And he had like a white leather jacket and a boa, and he stands in the ring and almost does the glorious thing, but when he goes like this, like the streamers shoot out of his jacket.
It was cool. It was awesome. It was you know what? I'm going to show you right now while we're filming. I'm going to show this right here. And I don't know if you can see this.
I missed this show.
Let's see here. What we got here?
So that were some of the things about the Fresno show that were a little bit different.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
And, it's awesome.
Yeah.
You're going to have to zoom in when you're watching this on YouTube, because
we'll post it on
it. It's a great shot, and I caught that.
But that was cool. That was something that happened at the Fresno show that didn't happen at the other shows. That was something that we got to experience that I didn't expect, and like I said, it was like really cool for me.
From the get-go, from the entrances to the very end.
Yeah.
I mean, it had us hooked. The match had us hooked. It told the story, and they succeeded.
Yeah, I think with a little bit of seasoning and a little bit of polishing to their gimmicks and characters, I think they're both going to be big stars. Hopefully they get a chance to shine.
Which was dating Alexa?
Buddy Murphy is dating Alexa Bliss. Yeah, so good on him.
Right. Right.
And then Bakersfield, what did we get to see that was unique?
I thought Asuka live was just awesome. She is an ass kicker. She wrestled Mandy Rose.
Who surprised me is very good in the ring.
Yeah, Mandy Rose, I thought was going to be like, okay, Asuka's going to come out and this is going to be like her
squash
piece
match.
of meat.
Yeah,
she surprised the shit
out of us.
She
has her character together, you know, I mean, of course, she's like the whole blonde, you know, sexy thing. Sexy,
yeah, get in
there.
Them shoulders, there you go.
But yeah, she could go.
On a great match. It was like a 30-minute match.
She could go in the ring, yeah. I still had a little bit of the bubble guts, so I had to go run to the restroom.
Thrice. Not once, not twice, but thrice. He had to go.
Hey, we won't talk about that.
Well,
anyway, so I missed a couple little things.
Joe live. Who did he wrestle that night?
Joe wrestled No Way Jose.
That was a great match.
Yeah.
Joe was intimidating.
He's.
What did I say? That's it. What did I say? I said we were watching. I'm just sitting there and we're watching, and I'm like, I looked at this guy and I said, man, Joe looks like he'll fuck somebody up.
He looks like a legit badass.
Yeah, he looks like a legit badass, and I'm sure he is. You know, but.
Yeah. He's in good shape. I mean, he's probably in the best shape he's ever.
I took a picture of him. I think I put it on my personal Facebook account. And you can see some abs. And I was like, damn. Slay me, daddy.
Little curvature in the clip.
Someone just airbrushed them on. Yeah, that was, I mean, just top to bottom. The entrance of Shinsuke Nakamura is something. I got goosebumps.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You got goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
As soon as that.
If ever you get to experience an entrance, that would be the one.
He is charismatic as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's got you. He's got you.
Yeah. There's
money in the pocket.
I can't wait to see someday his WrestleMania entrance.
Oh, forget about it. His entrance at the last takeover with the guy. Oh,
yeah. And speaking of, after all this wonderful California tour they had, next thing coming up, NXT TakeOver Toronto.
The return of Mickie James.
Mickie James versus Asuka.
That's gonna be good.
That's gonna be really
hardcore
good.
country.
Man.
Hardcore country.
I thought you were gonna follow it up with that. I was waiting for it.
We were singing that the whole way home. Oh my god. Sorry.
And then it's gonna. I think is it the final? No.
The finals of the Dusty Classic? It's the finals of the Dusty Classic.
Which Austin Aries is now not a part of. Who's going to be Roderick Strong's partner? What do you think?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
Oni Lorcan, that'd be a good partner for him.
My god.
But will they do it?
That'd be a nice little push for him.
They would take it.
Yeah. So, finals of the Dusty Road Classic. We got the...
Which were taped, some of the matches were taped in
California. Yeah.
Not any of the shows we went to, but...
I think San Jose got some, and then LA. Yeah.
Which Kota Ibushi was
on? Ibushi.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Right?
Our good buddy Strider Snake, David Hangover, got to see the
2 nights in a row. Show. He saw Bakersfield and then LA. What was I saying? Oh, the Toronto card is already shaping up, and then we have what was the next match? There was another match. Bobby Roode and Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger's over as fuck too.
Man, that match at Fresno, they were doing a glorious chant and a 10 chant, a perfect 10. Yeah, it was just
he pulled a little 10 out of his tights.
Yeah, it was a competing. This is glorious, perfect 10.
Yeah.
This is glorious, perfect 10. Yeah,
it was good.
That was a good match too. Ty Dillinger, I can't believe he's still in developmental after like how many years?
17 years. It's been 17 years.
Really?
Wow. Are you serious?
No.
Oh, I was like,
no. It's been over 5 years.
It's been probably closer to 10 because he was Cody Rhodes' partner in FCW. So that was before Cody ever made his debut.
That's why he's a perfect 10. It's 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And then of course the main event, Joe versus Nakamura,
which takes it.
I think Nakamura's going to keep the title. I think this might be Joe's swan song in NXT.
They move up to Raw or SmackDown?
I don't know.
Is he going to go to Survivor Series the very next night?
Ooh.
Maybe he's the 5th member of...
Who's the 5th man?
Maybe he's the 5th man for the Raw team.
Son of a bitch. That'd
fucking
be awesome,
genius.
right?
If
big boy.
If you could reach me, you would kiss me, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that look in your eyes.
I was. If we weren't brothers.
Okay. No, I think Joe I think Nakamura is going to keep the title.
But he's going to go out strong.
Oh,
of course.
He's going to go out strong.
So, yeah, that'd be cool. See him on the... Who's the 5th man?
Who's the 5th man?
But whose side is he on?
He'll pull a Big Show and wear a Raw shirt and come on and fucking take it off SmackDown shirt.
And then take it off and have another NXT show.
I'm NXT forever.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Survivor Series is coming up.
Yeah, it's going to be the 5-on-5, the Raw women versus the SmackDown women, the 5 Raw men versus the 5 SmackDown men, and then the 5 tag teams versus the 5 tag teams, Raw versus SmackDown.
Yes, plus the Dolph Ziggler put an open challenge out to any Raw superstar who wants to challenge him for the IC title.
And they win and they take the IC title to Raw?
Take their title to Raw if they win, yeah.
Wow.
And then...
Who answers that call? Who's your IC champion Raw right now?
Rusev.
Oh. I think that's it. I think you're right.
You think so?
Goldberg's making his return.
I was just about to say, we haven't even talked
about... Maybe Goldberg.
We haven't even talked about the main event. It's going to be the main event, I assume, over the 5-on-5, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Do you guys even care about that match? Do you guys care about that
nope.
match? No. I mean, it's cool. It's nostalgic.
It's nostalgic, but the first match was balls. So 14
balls
years,
ass.
but it was balls ass. So 14 years later, whatever it is, it's going to be even double balls ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Goldberg's 50. He's in phenomenal shape. But he's 50.
He had a little trouble getting Rusev up for that
spear
or that jackhammer.
He looked good, but he stumbled a bit with those knee strikes.
Yeah.
You know Vince was shitting a brick.
But I think, I don't know, I feel like they've just pushed Lesnar too far as a monster already. Like
That's the way I'm seeing it.
That's the thing, it's like, they pushed him so far, like, who can beat him now? Like
Goldberg? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think so.
So he's gonna destroy Goldberg, and then they're 1-1. So then what?
So they're gonna have that rubber match at Mania.
No, God, I hope not.
They're gonna have that rubber match
I
at
really
Mania
hope this is
with Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking refereeing.
No.
There we go.
I really hope
There
this
we go.
is Goldberg's
Vince is gonna rehash all this again, and it's gonna be booing all around, and Austin's gonna fucking stun them both, and it's gonna end a la WrestleMania what? 30? No, when the first match
20. I think you're completely wrong, but anyway.
Well, see, I thought, because didn't Goldberg sign a deal where if this is his one-off deal, like, okay, but if it makes money and if it does good, and he was treated like, they said, like, you know, the sheet said he was treated like a fucking legend in the backstage, and that he loved it, and he loved the fact that these guys came up, and you guys that he never even met came up and shook his hands, and Mr. Goldberg, I love you when you were a kid, when I was a kid. So they had this contention deal where if he did good and made money, then he might do a couple more matches. He might have a rubber match.
Ego. He's got this big ego.
Egomania, brother. He said he would never return, and once you get those dollars, I'll return right now. I was never even there. Pay me
for $1.50 a cheeseburger.
Yeah, just let me do my thing at catering. You don't gotta pay me. Just give me a couple of to-go plates. I'll wrestle. I'll get speared.
Hell yeah, I'll take a spear and a jackhammer.
If Paul E. dangerously could take a spear, Davey dangerously could take a spear.
Oh yeah, I could take it better, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
The Walrus. Good lord. He did get that jackhammer off. It was a little rusty, but it looked good.
Alright, well we're wrapping it up here. We're almost done. Thank you guys for tuning in. It's been, like we said, it's been a while.
It's been a month,
one thing that happened that I do want to talk about real quick, that it's not on our notes, we haven't discussed this.
It's going off script.
Off script, brother. Is the Hell in a Cell. We didn't even talk about Hell in a Cell. We won't have time. We won't talk about the whole pay-per-view. It was great. Everybody did good. Owens and Rollins was great. I think
the girls.
No, who was the other match? Hell in a Cell.
Rusev.
Rusev and Roman did great. But yeah, what I want to talk about is women. They finally main evented a WWE pay-per-view. It was a main event. It's the final match. So it's like, they're calling it a triple main event, but the actual main event of the show was Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. So congratulations to them for making history.
Man,
first ever women's Hell in a Cell, first ever women's main event.
First ever women's powerbomb to a table?
Possibly. First ever women's
powerbomb. That was ugly.
That was very ugly. But I was just going to say, what are your guys' thoughts? What do you guys think about women in the Hell in a Cell or in gimmick matches? What do you guys think women in the main event? And what do you guys think about that match in particular?
I think the only other main event from the women was Lita versus Trish on Raw.
We had NXT.
NXT
main events. Yeah.
But yeah, to do the first ever women's Hell in a Cell, oh my god.
Yeah, I thought they delivered, dude. I thought they were great.
When they started to climb the cage, I was like, oh shit, they're going to the top. But that turned into that great table spot, which was beastly.
Yeah, that was
when she took that power bomb and she landed head first.
Like upside down.
Oh my god.
I think this is the beginning of a whole new era for women's wrestling. They showed that they can capture an audience. They can.
So do you think it's going to be women's TLC matches?
I want to see a women Royal Rumble.
What about women in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
So what if what if two women, or what if Charlotte enters the Rumble, let's say, and she's number 30, and she throws out a dude, does she get a chance to main event WrestleMania just like anybody else would?
Why not?
Does she have to throw out a woman? Does she have to throw out dudes?
I don't know. I mean, all of this is new to WWE. I mean, there's been so much.
Everybody's a superstar now.
Yeah, there's been so much intergender wrestling for years in the indies and even in other promotions. We see how successful Lucha Underground does it. Ivelisse and Sexy Star are women's champion. Are champions with men's titles. You know, they've become the trios champs and the Gift of the Gods champ. So. I mean, it's possible if you do it right and make it believable. You have someone like Candice LeRae who, I mean, I don't not believe that she can kick ass because I've seen it. You know, like she gets in there and for her to go in there and win the PWG Tag Team title and like women like
get the shit kicked out of her by Roddy Strong.
Yeah, no one's ever said the title was a sex title.
Yeah, like
it's not a man's. It's the men's heavyweight championship.
Yeah,
it's just the world's heavyweight championship.
There was women already, you know, who've done a few things in WWE, like Beth Phoenix and Karma, China. You know, they've broken down a few walls as far as like having intergender type matches.
All three of which that you just named
were in the Royal Rumble. Yeah. So
who was to say Karma didn't come out and eliminate Cena and Batista? Woo. You know.
Yeah.
There we go. Vince doesn't break his legs, so you got a definite winner.
God damn it.
So do you guys? I don't know. This is a great step for it, and I enjoy women's wrestling. I enjoy intergender wrestling. I like to suspend my disbelief. So you know, I'm not thinking, oh, this is stupid. Candice LeRae can never beat Brian Cage, you know, or whatever, you know, but
any given day.
As far as
but do you guys see that happening in the WWE on a scale where
no, they're too PG.
That's what I'm saying.
They're too family friendly.
I don't see dudes versus women.
No, Vince will never let and it's because of Benoit. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
I think so.
I think so too.
I think so.
That name came out of nowhere.
It came out of nowhere. I know, and I can say it. I can say it. I think Benoit ruined it. I think it could have happened, but the fact that it made headlines.
So you're just saying because violence from men against women, is that what you're?
And then
plus he has all the sponsors and don't be a bully. So what happens if you know?
A little boy beats up a little girl.
Yeah, it's not.
Which I'm all for. If it's in the independents and the Young Bucks kick the shit out of Candice LeRae, fuck yeah, that is. I mean, I think it's great. I know it's a work, but just the fact that they're. I know that just the fact that they're doing it and they're putting it out there and I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's great. The girls can take a beating. The girls can still give a beating. And
I love
you know,
because it's great. It's great to see that babyface girl get that beat down, but then get that comeuppance. You know,
to
see
that
them,
steam.
Because I know, speaking for all three of us, I think all three of our wives can whip our asses.
Oh, for sure.
You know, I know for
that
sure.
scar.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's a believability factor.
Yeah, the thing is, like we see it on every level. Like our local independents, we see girls like Brittany Wonder and Kikyo like kicking ass with the guys.
And they're bad at it.
Yeah, and then like we said,
they were in a gauntlet match.
Shotzi Blackheart and
and then Candice and girls like Christina Von Eerie and
Lisa
Lace and
so it's like it's cool to see all that happening, and I'm like all for it. But yeah, like you said, I don't see it happening like on such a grand scale in WWE.
Yeah.
But I do love the fact
keep it hidden in the
But I do love the fact that the women are getting more opportunity. And one last question. Just to wrap it up, we've been kind of going long. It's been a while, so.
I know, right?
Do you guys ever think a women's match will headline WrestleMania?
Nope.
No?
No. I was just going to say, I don't think we'll ever see it at WrestleMania.
As long as Vince is alive, no.
No offense to women at all, I'm for all this change, but I just don't.
You sexist pig!
You son of a bitch. I just don't see it.
You don't see it, or you don't want to see it?
I would love to see it, but I just think how many now there's like 2 women's matches or more on a show. There's more men's matches. There's more male superstars, and I think people are more invested in those matches, in those superstars,
because they've been fed it.
Yeah. So maybe 10 years down the road,
if the wrestling. if the wrestling industry and WWE, as the leader of the wrestling industry,
the global force.
If they, not global force,
no,
the global
force.
If they, this upward trend of women main eventing and women being sharing the spotlight, not just being in the spotlight or being but sharing the spotlight. I think it's possible, but like you said, it's probably gonna be like 10 years down the road.
I think like the era of like having Snooki wrestle a match is like passe.
Yeah.
It's going in the right direction, but I just don't see it on the biggest stage of them all.
It's going in the right direction
now
at a slow pace.
I mean, it takes a while.
This is all new. Like this whole revolution started last year.
Think about how long the WWE's been in business.
55 years, 60
whatever.
years.
Yeah, 60s or 70s, and for them, and now I think it's going off of it's based off of life, off of the real world. Like they say. Like I just saw an interview with Stephanie McMahon, and she said like the women like Ronda Rousey and the U.S. women's soccer team and Serena Williams and Venus Williams, like they're showing like women are athletes and women do stuff. So it's worldwide stuff, but WWE's like finally catching up.
Embracing it.
It took 60 years to get here, so who knows?
It's not going to happen overnight.
Maybe it'll take 60 years for the women to headline.
Yeah, WrestleMania
Bayley.
It'll be 60 years where we'll have a couple of men's matches on Raw.
Yeah. Bayley's daughter versus Sasha Banks' daughter.
Right. Well, the general manager, little Stephanie McMahon Jr. is running the show.
All right, I wanted to talk about that.
I'm glad you brought that up
because we haven't, it's been a while since we filmed and we haven't talked about that, and we personally haven't really talked about that. So I just kind of thought
totally went off script.
Yeah, I thought we'd get your guys' feelings on that.
That's what it's all about here.
We
talk about the hard-hitting subjects. We always have been. If you watched our commercial, we have hard-hitting interviews. Hard reviews.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I want to thank you for tuning in to episode 32, the NXT Experience, if you will. Stay tuned for episode 33. We got something special. Yeah, it's been a long time, but we got something we found, and it's going to be great. So you don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't.
See, you missed the last episode. So
I did.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So as always, do what you do, but whatever you do, don't miss the crew. We will see you guys next time.